didn't even get to bronze.
So, what do we have here?
Sir, we have invited Israeli scientists. They have interesting developments regarding the zombie epidemic.
Shalom, my friend. Huh? Okay, so what did you learn?
Zombies are not dead, but living organisms. The virus kills consciousness in a person, but retains basic functions and instincts.
We have identified several types of zombies.
Level 1 is a newly infected person, extremely slow and stupid. It is easy to kill by any means at hand. One by one, they do not pose a threat, but gathering in a horde can create problems. Level 2, adapted infected. Among the features, increased speed, rudiments of reason, and strong skin that can withstand the burst of a machine gun. There is another, third level. Very reasonable and extremely fast. But they, as we know, come from X, which some infected become.
X? What kind of X?
Yes, sir. Zombies infect a person with something. Thus, over time, it becomes an egg. These eggs are needed to accelerate mutation and grow an army of zombies. That is why, in Italy, the number of zombies was many times more than the population. To feed the eggs, a biological root system is used, which covers the surface and takes nutrients from the ground. This whole system emits a lot of moisture, which generates fog, which act as a disguise and creates a microclimate for eggs.
Huh. Now that makes sense, I guess.
But wait, there's more. Zombies have been spotted, which are probably alphas. There's a suspicion that zombies have a collective mind and the alpha gives them orders. Therefore, many lines of defense have fallen.
Well, that explains why zombies in California move only through forests.
That's right. In addition, forest is a perfect place for growing eggs.
How blind we were. Probably these roots covered the trees and shut down all our drones, right?
Well, maybe, sir.
But we have great news.
We have made a prototype of a vaccine and are ready to test it right now.
Good. Then get started then.
And boy, do we have a perfect test subject for this. Hey, wake up! General's here!
General! So, who is your test subject?
Yeah, some immigrant. We caught him on the Mexican border. Turned out he was infected and we delivered him here. Oh, this is the place. Please.
He doesn't look like a zombie to me.
Oh, does he? One moment.
What was that?
Well, now he's definitely infected. Don't worry about that. Look, the most important thing is a vaccine, and we are going to test it.
Shoot it!
I think vaccine doesn't work, and we need to get the hell out of here.
Well, thanks, Captain Obvious.
Come on, hit me!
How about this? Oh. God damn it! Why you always win? Well, guess I have a talent. That's bullshit! You're cheating! Raise the alarm! Load AP rounds! Mutant is here. Die, scum! Hold him! I'll get back up. Fine. You heard the General. Get a move on. You see anything? Yeah! Jesus, he's gigantic! I think we got him. Great work, maggots. Move out. Give him hell, boys. Hey, look. We crack his armor. Aim for the brain.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. The rocket was launched.
There was a nuclear explosion in Area 51. What's it? A pure accident or a planned action to cover up the traces of a bad experience? And most importantly, who initiated the rocket launch?
Have experiments
Has the
been
zombie
carried out on
virus been
people?
studied in Area 51? Quiet, dear fellow citizens. Do not panic. The situation is completely under control. No experiments were carried out, there was just a technological accident.
Mr. President, eyewitnesses report a rocket in the sky before the explosion.
This is our weather probe flying by. That's it, I've given you exhaustive answers, let's end here.
Go ahead.
This is the entrance to the bunker.
Good. We go in, clean up all traces of the trials and leave. We need to open the gate.
Maybe you shouldn't do this?
We need to make sure that all traces of research are destroyed. Open it. What is it?